Yeah, it's good news. We played some good offenses. Cincinnati's good offense. Shoot, the Eagles are a good offense. I feel like we're playing a complementary game relative to time of possession, third downs, all of those things, and tonight was no different. Man, you know, a lot of it's effort and belief. We had 4 of them, so, you know, one right down on the half-yard line. Not getting ready to rank. Nope. Go ahead, Ed.
Just the collection of young talent that you have on this defense.
Is it the what?
One of the better ones you've had since you've been here.
We'll see. Next question.
Sean, with your rush defense right now, do you feel like going into games you have just a way to deal with?
Look, it certainly helps when you can hold an opponent to 20-some yards. You know, it helps. You know, when you know what's coming if they're one-dimensional, and that was the case tonight.
Sean, do you use this defense a good example of what you always like to say about confidence coming from demonstrated ability? Is that something you saw happen in the last 6 weeks or whatever?
Well, look, I think it's a good question. I think that we're constantly talking about, you know, improvement or going the other way, and I think you can think it and you can want it and hope for it, but you have to at some point demonstrate it. And when you do that, then there's actual moments where you can see a young player gain confidence because of maybe he covered a kick a right way, or maybe he you know, fit the run the right way, and then he believes he can do it, and he starts doing it over and over again. But I think that you know, we're playing better, and you know, we've still got work to do, but that's encouraging.
A couple weeks ago, you were saying that the red zone defense was concerning yours, and tonight you had 3 turnovers in the red zone. So
Yeah, it was significant. I thought just holding them to a field goal after, you know, our turnover was a big possession.
What do you think it says about this group tonight and 4 undrafted guys?
I don't know. I didn't realize that. I don't think we really pay attention to it. You know, we're focused on the opponent and the plan, who's healthy, how we're going to, you know, get guys involved. You know, what are the things that they do well, and let's ask them to do those things. And you know, I think obviously Drew is someone who's very confident, you know, in the preparation and confident in the players around him. There's a lot that goes into that, and you know, all of a sudden you have a few big plays like we had tonight.
Well, on that note, Drew thrown touchdown passes to 13 different guys here before you get to that.
Well, look, it's been a lot of different players, tight ends. You know, you're always hoping to stay healthy, and yet we don't live in that world in this league, and so that's encouraging. And you know, I'm excited for those guys that got opportunities, and you know, we'll keep working to get better.
Well, you guys have so much success running between the tackles. It seems like they're the last stop up the middle.
Yeah, listen, sometimes it's a 6-7 hole play that cuts up. Sometimes it's outside, but I thought we played well up front. You know, right from the start. You know, we ran a simple power scheme for a big gain, and you know, I think you credit Atlanta, and I say that they're dealing with a lot of injuries on defense, and they're playing without a lot of guys that have been really the heartbeat of that defense. Captains, Pro Bowl players, guys that we actually had a chance to coach last year, and that's those are big losses. No, not at all. Only because there's just so much football here. It's a division opponent. Certainly, I don't know. In our league, rivalry is not the good word for it, but you know, 2 teams that have a long storied history of playing each other. They've been in, you know, what was the NFC West for a while. Now it's the NFC South, and We've always had good competitive games, tough games, but we're way shorter focused right now, rather than extended like that, and I think that served us well. You know, every week I hear someone say, "Well, they're getting ready to hit the tough stretch of their schedule," and shoot, all these games are tough, starting with trips to Baltimore, trips to Minnesota, the Rams. I mean, the focus for us is the next game. We play a week from now. We'll be on a normal week schedule. People ask about tickets. It's always like, hey, text me the week of. I couldn't tell you who we play 3 weeks from now, and that's the way it should be. You know, we're focused on this game, and now we'll have to get ready to play a real good Dallas team who's playing well, who's really playing well in the last 3 weeks. I think pretty significant. Look, anytime you have a turnover, when they're in a threatening position, you can just do the numbers, do the math, and if you hold them to a field goal on third down, it's a 4-point play. If you get a turnover, it's a potentially 7-point play.
Coach, in the past, you've had these games in 5 days where you've lost them both and it's been demoralizing. How is it to win 2 games in 5 days like this?
I'm trying to reference the games you're talking about. I mean, obviously, we haven't played on a lot of home Thursday night games, but anyway, look, it was a good win.
Sean, did you ever get a point in the game tonight where you felt like your defense was kind of in control and felt comfortable?
Two weeks in a row, we've played teams that you have tremendous respect for their firepower and their ability to score. And when you play those teams, I don't know that you ever quite get comfortable because, I've just seen it happen. I've been a part of it in one playoff game in San Francisco, really. And I think that I was very comfortable when they were checking the ball down and throwing it underneath with the clock being on our side. I was expecting maybe, we were concerned about, the quick strike plays with their skill players. And so I thought we handled that well. But, just like last week, those teams can score fast.
How critical was it to get after Ryan the way you did tonight?
I thought that was real important. Look, it becomes a tough job when you're just throwing on every down, and he's an extremely talented player. Well, part of it was how we were playing coverage, and so a lot of it had to do with that.
How do you feel about Phillies playing well? Rankings, progression as a player. It seems like
This year's, I think, listen, I think, I feel like in the last 6 weeks, he's made some of those steps that we were just talking about, and he's beginning to think that each week, he has those opportunities. So I'm pleased with how he's playing.